Yeah, yeah. Figured it out. In the know, knowing what's going on. Technology just always messing with you, you know? Always something, you just gotta tweak this, tweak that. You always sort it out.
You're good, buddy. You always got things, Pat. You know, we never stress about you that way. What are you doing, crazy bugger? He was here and then he booked it. Gone. Oh my. Where'd you go, buddy? I was just saying too, like how we never have to worry about you because you never fuck up. And you hit the wrong button again, didn't you?
I hit back on my mouse.
Oh, you
rookie
guy.
Mistake. Those are rookie mistakes.
Rookie move. How you doing, buddy? You good?
Good. Happy Mother's Day to all the
happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
All the mothers out there. Yeah, that's exactly it. Do a little share in here. Sharing.
Did you make it over to see your mom today?
No, I did not. I had to take care of some things this morning, so it kind of messed things up for me. But
that's fair. Shit happens. But you did phone your mom, right?
Yes.
That's good. Good man.
Good man.
All right, look at us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 5 of Through the Haze. This is the Gota After Action Report, and we're just gonna keep it 100 with you. We're not gonna sugarcoat shit. We're not gonna, boost anyone up or nothing like that unless it's deserved. Which there's a few times it was deserved. What about you, Pat? What do you think?
Overall, are we gonna give we're not gonna give the final conclusion beginning?
No. I'm just saying we're not gonna hold nothing back. We're gonna be fair.
No, 100%. Great weekend. I know I can't complain about that. The weather, we fought the weather 100%. We saw the weather. It changed 1,000 times before this event, back and forth. A couple weeks out, we're like, oh my god, it's gonna rain like a pile of rain. We're gonna get screwed. And then Tim's like, game over, man. Game freaking over. I'm like, no, it'll be okay. It never rains at Commando. And then the weather just kept getting better and better, incrementally better. And then till finally, event day, it was 1 mil of rain for the entire day. It would just rain a little bit and then it just stop. It wasn't bad. It seemed to coincide with our breaks, which was perfect.
Yeah, it was all right.
And we were there early, really early.
Well, your ass messed up and had to go back home and get your safety glasses or something. I forget what it was. You had to go back home and get something.
I 100% forgot the glasses.
That puts us back by a little bit. There's Mr. Russell right there. Shout out to that gentleman for being my ride up and back. Oh, what? We don't want the comments on. Do you want the comments on the screen like that?
No, I accidentally did it.
Oh, Patrick, you're messing up large tonight.
I'm messing up large.
But no, there was next to no rain. Rained a little bit the night before when we were setting up camp. That's about it. A little bit in the morning. We were good to go. Nothing I could complain about.
No, so what were your first impressions of the field, Tim? Since
my first impressions of the field, I liked how open. I didn't think I was gonna like those long lanes.
Yeah, because I sent you the pictures. That's right.
Yeah, and I remember saying that to you. I was like, you know what? I'm like, but that's the thing about a battlefield. Not every map is gonna be playing it all the time, being the same. I like everything's different, right? But I liked how the terrain was nice and flat. I thought it was good, nice and clean, well put together. We seen some keepsakes out there, some stuff from Flag Raiders, their truck. The one, what was the one from where you were from? The one that you seen?
They had the Tactic SWAT truck from Tactic Paintball. My original was my home field for years and years and years, where I met a pile of good people. He was there. Actually met an old teammate. He was playing airsoft as well, which was pretty cool. I can't remember the name of this. It was probably one of the only actual organized squads kind of on our side that I think Green Team had. Like we'll get into that probably a little bit later, but they would probably be one of the bigger organized squads. Like we were 4, our squad, and because one of our guys didn't make it, which was quite detrimental. We'll talk about that as well.
Yes.
But yeah, there wasn't, it felt like we had a pile of walk-on squads that registered for the green side. So that was interesting to say the least, like trying to make that happen. But definitely like a CQB field, like 100%.
100%, yeah.
Lots of structures. That big double floored C can.
A lot of shit goes down in that C can. Lots of shit goes down in the C can, eh? I told you that would be a hot spot, didn't I? I just knew that was going to be a hot spot, bro. It's
that thing was nuts. Like these, like I have like a couple items that I just performed amazing for the event for the day. In the C can, if you're playing airsoft and you're dealing with pyro, get some ear pro, like good ear pro. These walkers, not ridiculous expensive.
$100.
Yeah, I think I paid less than that for them, and they worked amazing all day. Like those grenades going off in the C can, if I wasn't wearing earring protection, probably would have really hurt. Like I was below a floor below them going off one time, and I could feel it like reverberating through the C can. And even we made a little rush there, and like that was pretty intense. So I highly suggest.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I highly suggest Goodyear Pro. 100%.
We did a few good rushes, man. Like, so let's go to the beginning. Like, what was you were paying attention? You always pay attention because I'm always like, I was overshooting the shit with Matt. He was like, take some pictures of me in his new ghillie suit. So I'm like snapping pictures for him. You were paying attention to like our first missions and that. So when we went out, went straight down the backside, took the right flank, came up in by the white trailer on the tree line there. So what was our mission? Because I wasn't focusing on nothing and then until later.
So our primary mission was to get they called it the shatter bomb. It was like this crate that was on a rope tethered in the middle of the field, and you had to tug of war it to the other team's side of the field. And we didn't know when it was going to go off. It was on a timer. So you had to get it done like within a certain amount of time, and nobody knew exactly which amount of time. So it was just a panic to get it. I felt Tan early on had a lot of field control on that side. So we were fighting for a while to try to get in there because they got into that red C can, that double 2-story nightmare structure very early on. And we couldn't get near this thing for like a good while,
bro. Like, and that's to follow off of that, like when we took that flank and we were coming in, like I had the one video where I took that headshot.
Yes.
And somebody commented, like, if we were leaving ourselves exposed that much, like we weren't.
Like,
have you, dude? Yeah, like we weren't leaving ourselves exposed or nothing. Like, and the way you were standing in the window, like you were looking like, what the fuck? Is because where you were standing, the sniper in that top window couldn't get you because he was in the doorway, right? So when he was looking at that doorway, he has to come on an angle. So he's looking straight down at me, where you were just like, what, like a foot, maybe 2 foot to my right,
Not
2 feet
even.
to my right.
It was a game of angles for sure.
And that was enough right there where he couldn't see because of the boxes in front too, right? So like, that's why you were looking like, where's it coming from? But dude, he seen me as soon as I stepped out, like he smoked me right in the fucking, right here. Wham, got me good. It was a face shot, not a head shot. But then at that point, I had like 3 TQs used on me. You couldn't heal me because I used your like, and it was a headshot, right? Like you ain't getting revived from a headshot.
No, like, yeah, like the medic rules. Like, I think at one point, like anyone could medic anyone. I don't know. We just played with the medic. Only the medic could really medic people.
That's how I
use your tourniquets and stuff. That's how we ran it. And we just imposed like stricter rules upon ourselves just because we know we have some events coming up where that's kind of the rules. And we just kind of, I don't know, we wanted to practice, get that in because I felt like this was like a mill scrim. Like it was kind of like the vibe was very laid back. It's very chill, and I liked that because like it's season opener for us too. So
Yep.
like get everything working, get the kinks worked out, figure stuff out. So I liked it. I liked the vibe. I liked the feel of it. Lou is a very good game host. Like him talking to everyone, he's funny. Like
Yeah. I finally got to meet him.
Yeah, chrono and registration, everything was so easy in the morning. Like I can't, like so easy. You go up, chrono, lots of chronos. They were there early. The registration, Lou's like, yeah, I know your name. Here you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like so easy. Just get your little patch, stick it on you, and you're good to go. Like I liked that. Hey, buddy, it's going good, River. It's going good.
But now we're squirreling out here from our first mission, right? So what I was getting at is how I wasn't paying attention to him. Like I was like, Pat, what's going on? Like I just kept saying that to you like all day. Like what's our mission? What are we doing? And then we pretty much like we went to go get that bomb because I got it on the camera when I watched it back. You were like, yo, I'm going to do something stupid. Cover me. And I'm like, yo, I want in too, right? Like, what are we going to do? And then that's when you were going to go grab that bomb. And they were like, no, like that one's done already. So then that's when we created the side, our own like little side mission. And we were like, okay, like, let's go into that sea can. Let's get up top. Let's go fuck people up. But we had to fight.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Up field before. So it wasn't like just getting on the field and going to a sea can and going up and having a battle. Like, no, like, it took us probably like what, half an hour, 45 minutes to get into that sea can, but a half hour because we had the white trailer. We had to fight up from the back, and then we had to bump our way up. That white trailer, we got completely wiped out. We all had to go back and spawn, and we left that one guy there by himself. And I'm like, we'll be back, bud. And then we came back like fucking 10 minutes later, and he was like, the look on his face, like he didn't think we were coming back, bro.
Yeah, like it was a hard fight. Like also, we talked about it. Like we were missing one of our squad mates, and that was our LMG. We didn't have a heavy machine gun with us or a light machine gun. So we lacked in firepower, but there wasn't a lot of them out. Like I think when I looked back through the pictures, I think Tan had 2. Yeah. We had one on our side that I saw, but his drum mag went down early. So we were lacking. So that's definitely like a big game changer when everyone has to shoot semi-auto, and you don't have the only people who are allowed to use full auto are the LMGs. The other team having 2, to no fault of anyone, like 2 is like an extremely reasonable number. We're not dumping on anything, but yeah, their squads having their stuff wired, like their shit together. They were dialed had 2 LMGs. Yeah, they were dialed in. Like Tan was dialed in 100%. Like got to give it to him that way. Like they had some good squads. I'm not sure on all the names. I know there was like one of the commando squads was there, and I'm not sure of the other one because I don't know all the players yet.
Right.
But the 2 squads that I saw that were well put together, like they were putting in work, and we had a lot of just like walk-on squads from what I ascertained. Like we had a lot of good players. Like we had Matt Kappen. He's a good player. Like I don't know. We had just a lot of individuals and not a lot of squads besides the guys from Tactic that I saw. So it definitely made.
And didn't we lose a bunch early too?
I think we lost some with the weather. Like once night came, like we lost a whole bunch. But it was just like it was hard to coordinate what was going down. Like that part of it was hard. Like it's hard for the commanders to like get all those individuals to like do work. Like we were on the command channel, and like it was at times it was like I felt like we were the only ones talking on it. So whether that was my radio, because I've been saying for a while my radio has been kind of weird and spotty, but I felt like every time I talked somebody would answer me back, so my radio couldn't have been like completely messed up.
Mine fucked up a couple of times.
Yeah, but was that like your headset or was it your radio? Like,
I thought it was my headset, so I switched it to run my radio up front in my pouch, and it still messed up.
Yeah.
went like completely quiet on me. Like it was on and everything. Like I checked it all, and yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I have to solder that piece back together. But anyways,
But yeah, like the individual squads, that was definitely like hindrance. Us not having the machine gun didn't help. So fighting into those sea cans, to bring a long story long, fighting into those sea cans was really hard because once you get in, you're snap battling the whole way because everybody is single shot. Like I could still spam my trigger pretty hard. Like
pretty quick. Yeah, you're killing it. You're killing it, bro. Like, yeah. I was going through one of my mags, like they hold like what 120, and you were going through yours, which is like fucking 2 or something like that.
Yeah, I had like, 220 a mag, and I was dumping them out. Like I think when I first started, I had like 12 magazines on me, and I burned through like them so fast, like just putting down cover fire. Because again, the lack of the light machine gun, I'm like, I am the light machine gun. And
no, like it would have been cool if we could have used the SMGs. But I see why though, because with the newer players and being there and whatnot, right?
Yeah. So. Yeah, with the newer players, I could see that. Like again, we talk about like human nature. If guys aren't 100%, like a lot of people just don't pay attention. I'm guilty of this as well, so I'm not singling anybody out. Don't pay attention 100% to the briefings and don't read the rules. I try to read all the rules, but like there's so many events, so many rules. You're trying to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
And I see what the event organizer is doing. I get it. So there's just no complaining whatsoever. It's like full auto. Let's just only make it LMGs.
No, but he even said though, like at the beginning though, that this is just like a light game, right? He said it wasn't nothing serious. Like his heavy hitting game is in September, right?
Yeah.
And
I get it. Again, not complaining.
No.
Ran smooth. I didn't see very many problems. The refs, again, on point. We saw like a couple people, like 1 or 2 guys causing a little bit of shenanigans, called about it on the radio. Boom. There was a ref there, like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I remember that.
He was there on the 4-wheeler, came over, checked everything out. Everything was cool. So reffing staff, amazing. Any questions? Like questions leading into the event? We had lots. Everything was answered.
Everything. Yeah, I was just gonna say everything was answered. And like fast too, like you're saying, right? Like you're snapping your fingers there, like quick. Like we were even doing, like when we were doing our last episode, I was messaging him during the episode and he's replying back. Like I like that. He's and he's fair too. Like he's open to listening and to what we had to say, and kind of because I used to bust guys like Adam from
Tier 1.
I used to bust his balls about being like heavy gunner and shit at his games, right? At Honey Badger and stuff. And I would like rip him up a bit, right? So I just gotta make sure, Lou's pretty cool so I can bust his balls sometimes.
But yeah, like event organization and stuff, it was pretty good. There was like a weird break later in the evening that was like a little bit out of Lou's control that had to do with the field and some players on the field because we were supposed to go full field at, what was it, 5 or 6? Like we had that little kill house game.
Yeah.
And that was to like kind of let them reset the field and get the props out there. And
that was pretty cool. I didn't know that was what was going on when we went down there. So I didn't have my ear pro or my mouse guard on me.
Yeah, I was missing some stuff too. I wasn't 100% on what was going on. I didn't have my ear pro, so I couldn't go in. I didn't want to go in the building. I'm like, I ain't going into the kill. Like this kill house
or
is
that
like
C-can.
Is like, oh man, how many C-cans would it be? Like, be like 12 or more C-cans kind of set up with like little courtyards inside and stuff. So it's like it is a kill house, and I kind of just played the way they had the game set up. I kind of just played the outside and shot in because I was using my rifle. So
the way that went though, to give the viewers here like an idea of what was going on, is the one C-can had what team was it?
It was the Op 4.
Right. The Op 4 was in it, and then tan was on one end and green was on the other, and you had to drag them out of there. and everyone's like tossing in those tagging rounds and everything. And like I was like, oh shit, like yeah, I'm not going in there without ear pro. Like it's getting crazy. Like it was pretty wild.
It was loud. It was
so
loud.
Instead of going right up to that sea cannon fighting, what did you do? You took the flank around?
Yeah, I kind of moved up alongside the outside. There's some cabans and some wood line, and I kind of skirted in those and then fired in through the windows to try to hit people. But my battery died because I used. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm out of juice. I remember even saying like, man, I think I should probably change my battery. I've shot a lot. So
I remember you saying that earlier too. Yeah,
I didn't do it. So that was kind of like, but again, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference because I wasn't going to go inside. I wasn't set up for it. I'm like, I'm not going in there. I don't have my ear pro. I don't have a lot of stuff. I'm good. I'll abstain.
Yeah. No, it looked interesting though, because they were going in waves of what, 10, right?
Yeah, they would go in
V10, I think it was, and then they were going in waves like every 2 minutes or something like that. It'd be random or something.
Yeah, Lou would change it up. He'd be like 5, 10, 5, 10, and he'd send guys in. He's kind of like officiating it. But yeah, they kind of had that happen. That went down, and then it brought us into the night portion. So this is
before we get into the night portion though, like I just want to go back a wee little bit here. I like that 10v10, and I see why Lou had it because of coming to the night portion. We were waiting for the paintballers to leave so he could open up the whole field, right? Well, this is a slight shot at paintballers. We all know how paintballers drag their heels sometimes, right? Take a little long leaving the parking lot because we're shooting the shit, having fun, right? So they didn't get out right on time. So that put it back, I think, like an extra hour that we were
I would say so.
So we're waiting like a couple of hours before we could get back on the field. Instead of doing that 10v10, I would have liked to have us just kept playing right up until like soon as they left, like gone, and then we wouldn't have had that fallback in between, right? Or once they were gone, then maybe took a quick break for like a half an hour or so and ran that. But I personally, like I said, it's not a big deal. It's not a diss or nothing. I would have just preferred myself. I would have liked to have kept playing right up until the full field was open.
Yeah, it's a hard ad lib. Like again, it was out of his control. He didn't know,
and it's something new though. It's cool, right?
Yeah, he was running by his script. So him to flip his script in the middle of it, I see it. I understand. I get it.
No, 100%.
You kind of want to roll with what you got scripted. So I get it. So where's that? We're event.
So that puts us to the nighttime. You wanted to go in on the nighttime there.
Nighttime, lots of lessons learned. My first real night game in a very long time. Like besides playing like in the country in like 2000 and whatever, 2001, 2002, playing airsoft up at my house. This is like the first like legit night game against people with all the toys. And there was lots of people with toys.
And not on our side.
And none on our side.
I think we were the only ones, and you had the thermal. I think we were the only ones. And if I'm wrong, like anyone watching this later on and hears this, like let us know. But I don't believe Green had anything.
I did not see anyone on Green with any kind of like night device. And I'm gonna say right now, after my first night game against people with night vision, and I don't know what other devices were out there, I don't think I would go against people with night vision without something after that experience. Not a chance. Like we just had a little thermal scope on top of my rifle, and that's what we were using to move around the field and kind of like plot our way. We hold up, scope it out. Like my arms were so tired, and like, all right, there's nobody. We'd move, and oh man, like unreal. Like for the amount of money this night scope cost or thermal, which was like in the terms of airsoft stuff, like negligible. Like it was like a $400 thermal sight.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I wouldn't even bother with night vision for that cost. I honestly wouldn't. Somebody could correct me, but from everyone I've talked to, they say getting into the night vision game, you're looking at like over $1,000.
Yeah, a few G's, like
Yeah,
$3 grand.
G's.
You want to be spending a few G's for sure.
And for this thermal, I would buy the thermal. If you're even thinking about it, I don't know. The thermal's the way to go. Like AliExpress thermal, $400, and we had a blast. Like we were little kids again, laughing, looking through this thing.
Yeah, moving like so, like, and then we fucked the guys up that had the night vision.
Oh my god,
dude! So like, but like, before we get to that, like we went clearing the village. So like we were on our feet all day, right? So like, and bro, my ankles were like
everything hurt,
swollen up until Thursday.
Everything hurt.
Like Wednesday or Thursday, yeah. But like we were battling hard all day during the day, and then as soon as it started getting dark, we started slowing down a bit. We started running missions, going into town, clearing out all the wanted ads and shit like that, taking care of that stuff. We got a crate.
2 crates.
2 crates. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about the second one. So like we were running missions and more like laid back, chilling, taking our time.
Less gunfighting, more saving our energy.
Yeah. And then nighttime came, and then you slapped that thermal on there, and we're booting around. Hey, big guy. We're booting around. You're like whenever I would see you pull the thermal up, I'd come over your shoulder and I would like scope it out with you, just so like you're not having to like talk back and forth, right? Who knows, right? And then I would go like 30 feet to either direction of you, and then like just creep up, and then like we got on those guys, and then we got into it with and you're like, yo, we got to book it. These guys have night vision. We fucking took off from them. Then that's when we started going like
it's when we're trying to get through the parking lot.
Up the mesh side there, where the mesh was. We're trying to get across.
Yeah.
And then fucking you're like, well, let's maybe check out by the pond. And then you put the scope over there. And I was like, holy fuck, there's like 6 guys. I'm like, yo, we ain't going that way.
Tables. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we ain't going that way, bro. Like, that's done. Like, we ain't going that way. And then we kept hearing straight across from us, over behind the dumpsters and that. We kept hearing like a bunch of guys over there too. And then you pull up the thermal, and one guy's hiding behind the dumpster.
Yeah. Guy, like, yeah, like there's guys hiding behind dumpsters. This guy, like, they had it, Tan had it wired down. Like there is no easy way. Like, again, I wasn't in communication with a lot of green. Like, we go over the radio and we wouldn't hear anything. So I don't know how many radios like we had, but night vision wise, I thought it was just us. Like, I remember trying to link up with some of our guys we saw coming down the road, and we were like, we got in a little bit of a skirmish with some of the guys, and we're like, oh, look at this. 325 points for just the props you guys scavenged.
Nice.
That's a fair amount of points for us.
That is
considering, yeah. But yeah, the posters.
I was on the Wanted Alive poster. We'll go into that. In a minute, but you keep going.
But trying to move around, fighting the guys with the night vision. Like, at one point, I was looking through the thermal scope and I saw a guy just looking back at me. I'm like, he's looking at me. He's freaking looking at me. He knows I'm here, and he can't. Did you all hear this?
Green comms for like a minute. Multiple different. I think so.
I heard it. SOS.
I think so.
SOS. Yeah, I heard an SOS thing like all day. Oh, look at that, both the posters. But yeah, so we tried linking up with our guys and they didn't have night vision. It was just like I had to go up the road holding my hands up, like,
yo, and
green.
They didn't. Yeah. Like, first you're like walking real slow. You weren't saying what color or nothing. You just like dropped your gun. You're just walking up and you're like saying something. I was walking like the tree line so they couldn't see me in case they tried like hitting you, right? So I was like, hey, I've got these guys. Like, I've got Pat 6 here. Like, let's go do this. But like, you go do wild shit like that. You don't tell me, bro. Like you just go off on these fucking crazy little missions, and it's like, dude, like you gotta like let me know, like, bro, I'm moving here, like.
Yeah.
But
do we get to the crazy one, or where do we go here?
So I'll bring us down to like what happened. Like I'll get to where we went under the trailer.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you can take it from there, because after that I was just like, holy fuck, man, this just happened. So we are all booting around and we were like, okay, let's go back. And we were coming back for something. I think maybe just to take a break or something, or to check in or something.
Yeah, check in. Tell them we can't get through the parking lot.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because we were supposed to get into the other side on the D-Day field to link up with the Gota guys.
Yeah,
for one of the missions, and there was no way. Like Tan had it wired down. There was no way we're getting across.
That's right. So that's what we were doing. We were heading back up, and then just by the sea cans heading down towards the parking lot side was this big, massive white tractor trailer. And we hear a bunch of people coming. I'm like, Pat, like, we got to dip in here, like, get under here by the tires. We got to hide. Like, we don't know who this is. So then guys were coming down from like our spawn point. And as they're coming down, they had night vision on. Some of them were coming in and they're like scoping out like little buildings and shit, looking for stuff. And I swear they were green. And then they dipped off, gone. And then Pat's like, okay, I think we can get out and move. So then as soon as we get out to move,
some more guys came around the trailer. So now we're
on the other end of the trailer.
Yeah. Now we're amongst them in the dark. And they can't really tell what color we are, and we can't really tell what color they are. So I walk up to one guy. I'm like, hey, what team are you on? And he's like, are you green team? And he's like, no. And I just touch him. I'm like, you're dead. And he's like, oh. And then I walk up to another guy and I touch him. I'm like, hey, buddy, you're also dead. Oh. So I repeat this process like 2 more times before I get to one guy. And then I tell him he's dead. And then I don't think he paid attention to the briefing so good, because he spoke. Now, at this event, dead people were allowed to speak if they were shot. But if you're dead right there and somebody touch kills you or knifes you, you are not allowed to speak. I read the rules. We talked about this before during the podcast, that some people need to read the rules. Read the rules, pay attention to your briefing. It's very important because it can ruin somebody's day on both ends. So anyways, this guy spoke and said, hey guys, I'm hit. And then the pandemonium started. Everybody started shooting everybody. So
yeah, like so as soon as he said, guys, like, I'm hit or whatever it was, because I was standing like, so you're like right to my 3 o'clock. I'm standing like at these guys, and I've got my gun like shouldered, and I've got it on the far guy to your left, and then I just see them like draw, and I'm like, okay, these guys are like drawing on us too, right? So I like put like a couple into each of them, and then when I go to turn around, where the guy that you hit, I see you like dumping into him. I was like, oh shit, like what's going on? And then next thing I know, they all lit me right up. Like right up my whole left side. Like they pounded me, and you were like, hey, like, let's just go, right? Like, no big deal, right?
Let's get out of here.
We left, we walked it off, went back to spawn and caught our breath and chilled out for a minute. But yeah, like that there was the only hiccup of the whole game that I seen out of negative shit.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of I think it just confused people. I think it just confused people who didn't read the rules. Like,
fair.
I know I could talk when dead, but can we point out, like, physical point with finger? Like, if you're shot, you can talk and do stuff because you're technically wounded. But if you're dead right there and somebody knifes you, like touches you with their hand or uses a rubber knife, you can't do anything. You're just done.
Yeah.
So I feel like some people might have got confused, because I know I scroll out all the time.
Yeah.
But again, like, I'm trying to do a little bit of research for the podcast in these episodes, so I try to pay attention to the rules. Mr. Bailey, see you at D-Day, good sir. So I try to pay attention to the rules so I could give a fair evaluation of the total overall for the event. And also because I want to know what I can do because I'm fairly new to this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, that rule, I was kind of like, I'm not a big fan. The talking, it just causes problems. I would say please, in future events, please don't allow it.
I was down for that rule. I was like, you know what? I was 100% for it. And like, I'm not trying to come off here as like a little crybaby pussy boy here. No. I took my hits. I still went up and I still, spawned back in and came in just as confident as I was earlier. But I'm just saying, like, I've seen it on both ends now. And I do agree. It does suck because it just does. It sucks. I get it. Like, and I'm so used to paintball though, where when you're hit, you're hit. You know what I mean? You call for a medic. That's that. Like, you don't talk. So for them to do that, it's a little bit mixy for us. But I'm with you on that one now, Pat. I'll back you on that one. Let's see. I
just think, like I said, yeah, some people just get confused. It goes to confusion. Yeah. They're like, but I can talk when I'm dead, but you can't talk when you're dead. So I think some people just get confused because, again, they just kind of, like, I do the same thing. I just hear what I want to hear. I'm like, oh, yeah, good to go. I can fucking talk when I'm dead.
Here, let's let everyone see what we're reading here. I got screen up at 10 players.
Yeah, it's just best just to die like a man. Be a man. Just lay down dead.
And you know what? I'm going to next time. I'm just gonna do that. Just
medic.
Yeah, that's it. Just a medic.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's so hard for me to get used to being able to do that too. You know what I mean? It just feels weird doing it, right? I've always called medic, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never but when you can use that rule where you can talk like a hitman can talk, I don't really use it though, because I'm just so used to like playing paintball where you can't talk, right? So to me, I'm just so fixed in my ways where I'm just like, no, then it's like, oh shit, yeah, I guess I could have fucking told Pat over here or said something, you know what I mean? And maybe he could have got over to me quicker or whatever, right? But no, I totally agree with you on that one, Pat. I'm not cool with that.
We kind of went over like what the player community vibe was. You want to get into that a little bit, or you think we covered that enough?
The community vibe?
Yeah, player skill level and community vibe.
Yeah, we kind of went over it. Like, the community vibe was good. Everyone was great. Our commanders, like, I don't know who the other commanders were, but our commanders were like informative. Every time we went up there and talked to them, something was going on. They were keeping us posted with what's going on. He came out on the field. Teddy Johnson, he came out on the field, was putting in work with us. His wife, she would hold down HQ there. HQ. Yeah.
Matt Kappen was like the unofficial, like, their lieutenant, because he did a lot of stuff. He had his little like setup up there, his little tent, which was pretty prime for the day.
Yeah,
it was nice to roll with him here and there. The vibe was good. It was solid. Lots of good players. I didn't really see, from my perspective, like next to, I don't know, marginal amount of like anything shenanigans.
Right.
Like count on one hand. Like that's normal for any event. You got a little bit of shenanigans. But if you're not coming out of the event being like overwhelmed by it, then clearly it was like a normal amount. It's fine. So
couple things to touch on here real quick. We have I hit it too. We have Dave, the owner of Commando Paintball and Airsoft, right there. He's saying, what's up? How's it going, Dave? Long time no speak. I want to touch it on this one right here real quick, where Lou's saying you guys are right about how it's being confusing. But now at the same time, before I would say, you know what, Pat, get rid of it 100%, maybe get rid of it for like the mill scrim type of game like this. Because now keep in mind, right, at Gota versus the World 4, it's more seasoned players and shit, right? So it's going to be more structured. Guys are going to know more about the rule, what's going on. So I personally, before I say get rid of it, Lou, let's try running. Like, I have the voice to say anything, but I'm just saying, I would say let's try running it definitely again to see how it is in an event like that. And then we can say that we've seen it both ways. And then let's give our
very fair.
You know what I mean? Because I do like the rule though, when you're hit, how you can be like, yo, bro, like, because again, it's not like you're dead. It's like you are hit, and then buddy comes up over the hill and puts 6 into you to shut you up. That's what should happen.
So I'm doing,
and I'm cool with that. But being on the other end of it, like when somebody comes up and they use it, maybe he wasn't trying to use it maliciously or anything. Maybe he was just like you said, he didn't pay attention to the rules, or maybe he just gapped out and something happened and he was like, guys, I'm hit. But saying guys, I'm hit is different than calling a hit. You know what I mean? So I've been on both ends of the stick there. So I would like to check it out again.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, I think a lot of it has to do with people just not reading the rules really well and knowing what's happening. I think, again, as a person who's played for years and years and years, I've gone to events and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to
every event.
Yeah.
That's why you hear the ears.
Yeah. I play to like my code of conduct of like, I'm just going to go 100% to level 1,000. And like, if I get shot, I'll just shut up. If I get shot in the head, I'm dead. I'm just like, I just take it to that next level. So I know I'm not ruining anyone else's experience for the day.
100%. And that kind of goes back to like we were talking earlier about with the medics there, because the way I was one of the medics for our team, and the way I was playing the medic role was if I got up to you and you were hit, if you had a TQ, I put it on you, you've been revived instantly, you're back in the game. If you don't have a TQ, I got to hold on to you, count 60 seconds, then you're back in the game. Now, to keep it fair, if I healed somebody that way that didn't have a TQ and they got hit again, I don't know if they've been hit again before or whatever. So I didn't heal them twice if they didn't have a TQ. I just healed them once. And guys on my team, at first, I didn't know that I could use other people's TQs. So I was just using mine. Then the second time I got hit, I would go back to spawn and come back in. Cause I was one of those guys that don't listen to the rules as Lou is standing 5 feet in front of me saying them. I'm just squirreling out. But anyways, then we found out that you could use other people's TQs. And at one time I had like 4 on me. That's when I took that headshot. And I was like, nah, like I got to start handing these out, right? Like we got to do something. But, yeah, it's the same with the medic rule. You just gotta pay attention to that. Like when it come to the healing and reviving guys. And if I'm gonna do that more, I really gotta pay attention to that. But I just kept it. I thought that was fair though.
No,
because then I seen guys going up and they were like, "Here's a TQ. I'm just gonna put it on you, revive you, and then we're just gonna take our TQ back and go right." I'm like, "No, you can't, because now you're just reviving anybody with that TQ, right? Like that's your TQ, and if you give me your TQ, you can't use it again."
Correct.
So that's why when I seen that happen, I was like, no, I'll just go back to HQ.
Yeah, we'll just go back.
It's not a big deal. Like it's like a 5-minute walk at most.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Talked a lot about the game. Do you want to talk a little bit about our gear breakdown? Like what worked, what didn't work on your loadout?
Yeah, for sure. You go ahead. You start.
For the most part, all my gear, like it worked very well. I had the opportunity to test it before the event, make sure everything was kind of firing on all cylinders. But big things that really worked for me. This thing saved me a pile of headache. It's just an automatic loader for my magazines. Made loading and staging super fast. I got this little extension on it, so it fit my battery in the bottom easier. It worked great. We already talked about Ear Pro. Super important, not something that I'm used to because in paintball, I never really had to use it. I think Tagans were only really coming in towards the end of our MagFed career. Correct, Tim?
Correct.
So, and PRZ is so big, like, I don't know. I didn't find it like game breaking, the noise grenades. The buildings are a little smaller and they're far more abundant. Because again, people aren't paying for paint; they're paying just for BBs, so they have more money for pyro. And
pyro's fun, though.
Yeah, pyro is fun. iPro. I use my S glasses all day. They're ballistic rated safety glasses,
bro.
And
Sorry to cut you off, man, but you got it right there.
I did.
You've been saying God all episode. You haven't called those S glasses yet, not even backstage. I mean SE glasses. Bro, see?
I'm doing good. But they worked great. I had no problems with them. I had no fogging. Again, on point. As I've been complaining about, my radio seemed to be wonky. I don't know if 100% if it was the radio or, again, not 100% on it. I think further testing is necessary before the next big event. And the ambidextrous mag release on my HK416, nightmare. I'm going to be deleting that before the next event. That's got to go.
Yeah, 100%. I've seen you drop a mag a few times. Like 3 or 4 times.
It's definitely more than that.
That's just all that I seen though. Was like 3 or 4 times that you dropped yours.
So definitely something to be aware of. For the $20 it'll cost me to put in a new one to replace it, so it's not ambidextrous. It's definitely going to happen. Everything else worked great. I've definitely a good shakedown. No complaints. My red dot battery died. That's again on the list of eventual things that will be replaced on that.
That died.
Build.
I gave that.
No, not that one. The original one. The original one, not the second one.
I was like, holy, like that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, the red dot just eating batteries, not so cool. So that's a future thing. That's not a immediate thing. It was just, like dialed in, so it worked pretty good all day. The range is like being able to just switch your range with the hop up, like on the fly, like pulling the thing, adjusting it for close or changing it for far, is something I'm not used to. It's pretty amazing. And then it kind of messes up my red dot sighting, but
a little bit.
But whatever. I shot so many rounds, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. At that point, whatever.
Whatever.
I don't care. Like I pounded through like 3,000 plus BBs for the day. Like that's pretty good. Like,
yeah, bro. Like
for a 12-hour event, like be it the night portion, we didn't shoot much. We were more like sneaking around and doing and just having fun in the dark, running our missions. So we didn't shoot that much. But
yeah, but like A, first night game that we've ever attended.
Yeah.
B, we had no night vision or nothing to help us see except for white light that we had duct taped to the front of our gun, which was all right. And you know what? Like when I was going into the night game, I was thinking like, fuck, like how's this going to be? Because so many times I've said to you, like, no, like let's do these long games where there's night games. Like, let's check it out. And I know you've always been like, I don't know, bro. You know, you've been hesitant on them. Then we played it and I was like, would you do it again? You're like, fuck yeah, do it again. Like,
yeah,
I'm
100%.
those thermals and I'm in. And you know what? Like, to be honest with you, I don't need to go spend like $2-3 grand on night vision. Yeah, it'd be dope. I ain't gonna say it wouldn't be dope. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not gonna spend that.
No.
But I could see myself spending like $500-600 on a thermal scope like that, and just taking our time, moving the way we did that night. Dude, it would be mint if like our whole squad had something like that. We moved with those, it would be all right.
I like
100%
the night portion of it because there's something primal about the dark. It just instills fear. It makes every little twig snapping, your head's turning around. Like it's cool, but it's like if you played it, it's nice because it's at a field that's well manicured. Like I'm gonna keep it 100.
That played a huge factor in it too, though. Yes,
I have 100%. To go to work on Monday. I can't play at a field that's just straight bush and run around in the dark and risk messing myself up. I went to a game and I was off work for a month because I went too hard and I messed myself up. I'm older now. So if I'm going to do a night game, it's going to be at a manicured field where there's less things for me to kill myself on, because let's admit, I'm a klutz. So if I can negate that danger, I will. So that's a me thing. That's not an anybody else thing.
I'm a klutz. Like I like how you're just keeping it real with that.
Yeah, like I'm not
like you're not as klutzy as me though, bro.
No, but if I mess myself up, I have to go work outside, try to walk around.
Yeah.
Oh
fuck
my
that
god.
Shit.
I was hurting for like the first half of the week. I am herd muted. So,
Yeah.
like, we're not used to 12-hour games, and it shows. But we made it through. We did the whole thing. Like,
did the whole thing, yeah. And like,
in.
dude, like I was just sitting on a jerry can back up at HQ.
Yeah.
Like my feet were so sore, like, and I wasn't carrying nothing. Like my loadout wasn't heavy. My loadout, it was dialed in.
Yeah.
I had my chest rig. I did have my knapsack for a little bit, and then I realized how tight and how close it was to go right back to spawn and get anything. So I just left everything at HQ. So the only time we left there was later on when I went to get tracer units and stuff. That's the only time we left HQ. That was just before break there. But yeah, everything was dialed in for me. I had no problems with my loadout, my kit, except for my radio. It kept cutting out, but I don't know what that was about. Like, I don't know if it was something there or if it's something with my radio. I don't know, but it's something that I have to look into before gun runners.
Yeah, we got to get that dialed in. That's definitely something. Strategy, lessons learned. Is there anything you do differently next time? How you'd approach objectives, movements on a second visit?
I think. Well, definitely right off the hop, I'd make sure the comms are going good, because there was a few times there where we got split up.
Yep.
And
we got split up from Matt.
We lost Matt. We lost Ryan a few times. So I would like to make sure the comms are dialed in.
I would agree on that. LMG, I would not. I definitely want a squad light machine gun. Like, if we're going to run a 5-man squad, I'd want a light machine gun 100%, just to help make those pushes.
Yeah.
It would be a big advantage to lay down covering fire better.
Oh, dude, like it would have helped a lot. It would have helped a lot having one. Like, it's not that we went up against the other two a lot, so it's not like we needed it, but it would have been good it would have been good like when we were trying to take those sea cans or something like that. So, or like, I don't know, it would have just been good in so many different ways. Having one of those, definitely next time we should have one. You should have brought yours.
I should have brought mine, but I was like, I'm gonna leave it at home because I don't want to be that guy. Matt, buddy, it was a 3 monster night, like 3 monsters, 3 white monsters, 4 for Tim.
We were white monstering it out, that's for sure.
Yeah, for the memes, we're doing it for the memes.
Yeah, and Matt, he went on there, like he went on all day. He didn't leave until it was getting later. 5 LMGs, be a man. There we go. If we could have 5 LMGs, fuck, we probably would. We'd do something silly like that and go run up on a bunch of fuckers.
Crytek. What is that? 5 Cryteks. Just
fuck it. But no, dude, going on. Like, as soon as we got to the top of those stairs, as soon as we got to the top of those stairs, all what I would have done was tossed in a frag into that sea can, the first one, and then I would have just started pounding that trigger if I had an LMG.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been pounding it, slicing the pie with it, and then I would have just walked right in, and as I was walking down the trailer taking motherfuckers out, I would have been aiming out the window afterwards, shooting across at that other sea can. I wouldn't have stopped. I would have just kept walking bunker. That's what I would have been doing.
I would have needed. I'd have to buy a new LMG after the event. It would be broken. We'd shoot so much.
Like, that's the shit I would have been doing, right? Like, fuck yeah.
But, yeah. Like, lessons learned. Comms get a more on point. Definitely bring an LMG if I was going to do it again. The LMG and more like the nighttime portion. Yeah, I would have another thermal scope at least.
Like, absolutely. And I would say, like, just on like body wise and conditioning and everything like that, I think we could have like taken chairs up to HQ to sit properly every time like we came off. Because a lot of times we came off, you were just sitting on the hard ground.
Yeah.
Or I'd be sitting on the jerry can. If not, we would just be pacing back and forth just so we wouldn't stiffen up, right? So, and like my ankles, dude, they were swollen like right up until Wednesday. I want to say Thursday. Yeah. Like, you couldn't even see my ankles, bro. Like, I could barely even put socks on. Like, they were just so tight. Like, it sucked. And like my calves just like rock hard for like days, bro.
And I felt like we paced ourselves good. Like,
We did, but we were like nonstop though, right? Like we were pounding the pavement hard, bro. Like we weren't fucking around. You know what I mean? Like we were everywhere but kicking ass in that 10v10. You know what I mean? Like we were fucking people up and we were getting fucked up all day. We only rested like when we came in, we would just rest for like maybe 5-10 minutes at most. And then we were like right back out there again. As soon as we found out from the commander what was going on, we were back out there, or we would load mags up and be right back on the field. So yeah, we just got to like, especially for gun runners, we got to take our time a bit more at gun runners so we can last. We got like, a long time to go.
Killed me the last one because it's a big field.
But that's why I like this game here too, right? Because Lou said it. He's like, this game is not as heavy as the game that you guys are going to play from here on out. He's like, this is like an opener, like opening up for the season. Like, let's have fun, you know, like dial in anything that needs dialed in, like what we did.
Yeah. And definitely something. I don't know. I'm not Silent Sprays, Andrew Mitchell. I don't know if I'm in on the joke. I'm not, but I would have brought my HPA SMG. If I did it again, I'd bring my SMG. Obviously, I can't use it on full auto, but it is HPA and it is extremely quiet. I would use that for the night portion.
Yes. See, and look, I'm not even making fun of you now for using HPA, bro. Oh, you say, are you guys here? Oh, we're smugglers. We're smuggling shit, Andrew.
We're defending the title.
We're border running and everything. We're doing whatever we can do that's, you know, against the law in the game.
Yeah, we're gonna smugglers again because we want to defend that title. Like we worked hard last year.
We were with Andrew.
Yeah, we were with Andrew. Yeah, he knows what's up.
So guaranteed he's smugglers again too. We're gonna go out there and fuck shit up together.
Yes, sir. But let's see, where are we on our list of questions, lessons learned? Go to event styles versus other events. This event, we said it. I was laid back. It was more of a mill scrim. That's kind of the feeling we got from it. I liked it because everything was close. It was easy. It's a good way to kind of get in to everything. It's a long day, but we weren't wasting a lot of time walking all over the place. And I think that really helped us kind of like get back, take those breaks, woosah, and get back in the action. Plan on how many breaks we'd take. I think the only reason we kind of didn't like that big delay was because we just took a break to have supper a bit before that. So, yeah. We'll run with somebody. Yeah, exactly. What it is, a mill scrim.
Yeah, mill scrim. That's what Lou's saying right here. Yep.
Exactly.
Mustafa.
That break kind of messed us up because we had a sequence of where we're going to take our breaks to pace ourselves. That was the big goal, was to make it through the entire event, because I gassed out at gun runners and just went way too hard early and then broke my body.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to make that same mistake again. But we didn't. I survived, made it through, and I can't wait for the next one and some other little games in between.
But I believe we're registering this week for Gota Takeover the 4. Gota versus the World 4.
Gota versus the World. We got to register this week.
Yes.
Got to get it in. Everything in Ontario is mill scrim, to be honest. I'm not going to argue with you because you play way more than I do. So you know way better. But yes, I could see it.
What are your meals like? What are you eating out there throughout the day? Yo, like I packed like pistachio nuts, some Cliff Bars, some jerky, a bunch of water.
Ryan Russell barbecued up burgers.
Yeah, Ryan Russell did up some burgers.
We had MREs, but we never made it to them.
Correct.
I had meal ration packs. We didn't really get into them. A pile of energy drinks. Like I drank 3 energy drinks, a mountain of water. I went through like half a case of water. I think I gunned like 12 into me. So
I've had Alphagetti cold in a can. Just eating out of the can that way too. Just I've seen guys go out there, Greg, with leftover pizza slices in a Ziploc baggie and go out, take them out and eat them. So like whatever you want to take out and eat, bro, like you just, this game here that we were at, you could come off the field throughout the day, or you could stay on the field as much as you wanted. But, so you could come off back and forth, get something to eat in between, just like you would at a paintball event, just like you would go into one.
They did have hot dogs.
Yeah, on the field. Yeah, there was a spot where you could go on the field while the game's on.
Lose meat.
Lose meat. And you could buy hot dogs and shit like that right on the field. That's right. I forgot about that. That was pretty cool.
Lots of giveaways.
They had what was it? You could they had like a trading post or some shit like that, wasn't it? Come on, you gotta help me.
Yeah. Lou had gear he was giving away. You
could go do trades and shit with people. Right. There was something going on about that. So like if you had any like gear on you that you didn't want no more, Greg, and you just wanted to see if you could go down to like this spot on the map while the game's going on, you could go in there at real time and like do some trades with some people, get like different gear or whatever. They had a big thing, a wall full of patches that they were giving out, like all kinds of patches from like anywhere and everywhere. It was pretty cool, man. Like it was really cool. I enjoyed myself. It was awesome. I had a blast.
No, it was definitely like the overall goal of any of these things isn't to like, I'm going to be really honest. Lou put up the scores. I don't even care about the scores. I was to see my buddies and have a good weekend. Like, right. That's the ultimate goal. And like, I kicked myself for not camping out. For the next one, I'm probably camping out the whole weekend with Tim and Ryan. And when we do Gota versus the world, I already booked the entire weekend off. I'm probably going to camp out again. Why? Because I don't get to see my buddies all the time. So I'm going to maximize on the time I have hanging out, because that's the most important part of it. I don't really care about anything else. Shooting stuff in the woods with buddies. Like I said, we had a blast just going around with the night vision at night. Like,
bro, like, sorry.
Yeah, just that alone is like, it's like part of the weekend. It's like, that's what it is.
It felt like we were in Splinter Cell. Like we were playing at nighttime, bro. Like this one, like how you just like in Splinter Cell, how you gotta like sneak around to get the shit. Like we had to like walk in the shadows, move in the shadows, and you're paranoid the whole time you're moving in the shadows, because if you stayed anywhere too long, you're thinking to yourself like, "Fuck, was someone following me with night vision? Are they creeping up on my ass? Like, are they moving when I move? Like, is like so you just want to keep moving and try and like listen, like move so far, especially at night, like just move so far, listen." Move so far and listen. And like you can hear like the battles far. You can hear the battles like you think there's no one around. And then like 40 fucking yards away, not even like 30 yards away, you just hear some crazy shit going down. You're like, holy fuck, like we're walking right into this. Like it's cool. Like it's different. It's a different adrenaline pumper from being in the day, because like you just have this thermal on the end of your gun, right? And we're just looking at that. Like you don't know where it is. By the time you spot them, we might like take like fucking 6 hits each or something, right? Like you don't know. Like it's cool. Like I like it. I like that different intensity, because it just amplifies everything. You're like, okay, now like we really got to move proper here. And then you go doing that crazy shit, like, yo, like, don't shoot. I'm like, bro, like, it took us like a fucking hour to get down to where we are. Now you're just going out being fucking Bruce Willis here. Like, come on, man.
But it's like, it's a different thing. I don't know. I can't compare it really to paintball in the end. Like, I won't. It's different. It's like I said, it's a marathon. It's a 12-hour game. I know they exist. I haven't played very many in paintball, but it's a 12-hour game. It's a different vibe. It's a different thing. I haven't experienced it very much in my career. I would definitely do it again. I would do it again, hands down.
Oh, yeah, like absolutely, right? Like I would not do a night game again. Like it's just I don't know. Like it's different. It's a rush. Like we played a few night games in paintball, but it's again, it's totally different. Like it's night and day from one another. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. It feels more real this way, because everyone's booting around with night vision. Where it's a night game, we'd be at PRZ or something, and they would have the emergency lights on down the hallway. So a lot of guys would go inside the buildings, and they would have the hallways lit up, right? Where this here, you're like, yo, fucking this whole squad over here of like 6-8 guys, they all got night vision, man. And I'm running around like, fucking, look at me over here, right? Like, yeah, it's I don't know. It's a rush because you got to like, yo, make sure you're not being trailed, not being followed, especially when everything's loud and then it just goes quiet.
Yes.
You're like, hey, where the fuck are these guys? Like, I'm looking for like green glowing shit out in the bush, right? Like, I'm like, where is it, man? Like, I was waiting, but they never got us. They never got us.
Yeah, again, great time. Just all right. Final verdict. Are we gonna Are we gonna go with like which review format are we gonna use? Are we gonna go with like the One Bite Pizza reviews, or do you want to go with our new one? The how many 1 out of 5? How many cans?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go with the cans. So
yeah, with the cans. What would you do? Final verdict.
My final verdict out of 5 white Monster cans.
Here. Put your hand below the screen. Hold up your 3 fingers, and or whatever fingers, and we'll raise them at the same time.
But like, I can.
Can't?
I can, but I can't.
Okay.
So out of 5, I would give it like almost. I'm pretty close to a 4. Like, I would give it like a 3.5 to a 4. Like, in between there. Just because of the game being broke up, right? Just because of the game being broke up in the middle there, I would rather have played right on out. So for that right there, and that fucking rule, those are the only things that really went against my opinion of the game or the field layout or anything. Like, again, the field layout was great. I liked how he used the whole field, but for different things. Like, the main battle was going on up where the sea cans were. You go down into like the city and the village, and that's where like all the bartering's going down and the barbecue. And like, it was, I like how he utilized everything and used it for different things. So like, it was a different experience. And I would say, yeah, I would give it like a 3.5 to a 4 out of a 5.
Yeah, I can see that. I was going 3 because it's like a mill scrim. There wasn't a pile of vehicles. Like, none of this is bad. This is just like a 5 is the best you can get. So
yeah.
3 is like, it's pretty close. It's good. I'm gonna go with the 3. Yeah, and like, that's overall from my experience, for how I played, how everything, like, all encompassing score 3.
Okay,
and
that's fair.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But break it down a little bit more. Why though? Like, break it down to me a little bit, like I just did. Why?
Like, our squad organization for like our team, I felt it wasn't super great, and that's nobody's fault because it's just sign up. So there was no big heavy hitter teams for us to work with and coordinate with, kind of on our side.
Okay,
so
fair.
It's not like some of the other games where we got to coordinate with these big teams and work together, use the maps and move around and like bounce off of each other. So that kind of took away a little bit from me. But again, it's nobody's fault. That's just total experience. The break, whatever. I think that only helped me make it to the end. I think that break definitely helped us.
I would say that it helped huge. It would have helped a lot more if I had somewhere to sit sooner, because Matt found the picnic table. But man, like, yeah,
I think some people just like, that was their chance to just escape. I think that was the bad part about the break, was because some people just use that as their like excuse to leave. And they dipped. They're like, oh, well, the game stopped. I'm just going to leave. And then they left.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, bros, like, there's still a night portion. Like, you're not even getting your full game here. You still got another 6 hours.
I was going to say, we got like 6 more hours to go. Yeah.
Like, you're missing out. Like, so I don't know. I think 3 out of 5 is pretty fair. There's so much, like, how can you compare it when he's got another game coming up in September that has helicopters, tanks, APCs? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, you can't compare it to that game though, because these are 2 different style of games, bro. You can't compare it to that. And
he's in the
chat.
in my head.
Lou,
In
you're in the chat right now.
It's
Lou,
in my head.
can we
The
compare
knowledge
these
of
two
knowing
games?
he's got tanks at his next game is
I
just like,
know. But you got to understand, he's probably using this game as little fucking testers for his big game, right?
Little litmus.
I bet you he's like, okay, this works. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna try and put that in number 4, right? God versus World 4. Oh, this didn't work. I wanted to run with that, but maybe since it didn't work here, I'm not going to run it. Like we're talking, maybe the medic rule. Who knows? We don't know what he's thinking.
No,
but obviously, there's a reason why he keeps 2 different types of games, right? There's a reason why. He's got the one for the heavy hitters. He's got one for the heavy hitters at the end of the year that go out strong. And then he's got the one at the beginning of the year that are bringing back all the old, like new players from like the year before. Like, oh, remember last year we went to this game? Yeah. Let's go back to this. Now they're bringing their buddy. They're bringing more new people, new things going on because it's not so put together like that one. This one's more open for anybody. Go take a break. You want to go rest for a half hour? Go rest for a half hour. See when you come back. There was no pressure from our commanders, from any of the event staff, nothing. It was very chill. And that's what I bet you he wants because that's what brings in those players. Like, look at the guy on our team that was wearing the green shirt. That motherfucker ran for miles, bro,
that kid?
to run those missions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's players like that are like now they're going to be like, okay, cool. They're not going to go right into something big like in September. They're going to stay at games like this until they get comfortable, build up their own little buddy squad, and do their own things. And that's what this event was about, right? Like, guys coming out trying new shit from over the winter. They're getting ready. Gun Runners is a month away. Like, let's get this shit. Under No Flag is next weekend. Like, get ready. You know what I mean? Like, shit's happening. So this is like all dialing it in, getting ready. I bet you lose guys that were there. That's probably what they were doing, getting ready, dialing in some of their shit.
Yeah, absolutely. No, they played op 4 and organized and refed and did everything, made the day like amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have enough games under my belt to like really rate it. It's not even fair, really.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, no, and you got to understand, like, we're rating this, like Lou, like, you got to understand, like, when I'm rating this, and this is like not trying to clash the two, but I'm going off past experiences with paintball. I've only been to 3 big games of airsoft. That's it. So I can't really compare them. You know what I mean? Like I really can't. So I got to try and go with my past experience in other events and try and be like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I know,
but like, you've got a bit more experience. Like, you played years ago and you've done different things like that in airsoft, where I never have. And I like it all. I'm seeing in the next couple of, like, last year and this year, what kind of games that we like to go to, which ones we like to go hit at. And I think we got a good list for the season, for the rest of the year. Like, I think they're all good. Matt, he's saying he can't rate it. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's very fair. Yeah. You know, Lou's saying about Andrew right here, because Andrew was saying how any good host should be. Absolutely. Always paying attention, doing your homework and stuff like that. That's right. Yeah, I keep it going. And like, and that's probably another reason Lou tuned in tonight. He wants to hear our feedback. He wants to hear what other people in the chat are saying as well, right? Like, to see what was going on in the game, right? And that's just all little. It's not like our opinion is going to change anything, but if he hears like the same thing several times over and it's reoccurring, he's going to be, okay, I got to tweak this, right? Or they're fucking loving this. I got to add this into the big game somehow, right? But that's how games keep evolving. That's how games keep growing and getting better.
Games are much different than they were 3 years ago. You guys are in the good time of big games, in my opinion.
Really? Why is that? Can you leave a comment? I wonder why he's saying that. Because I've heard some people now say airsoft is dying off. But I thought since we started playing, like, it took a big wave of paintball players.
I think it's only
seen like go up.
Yeah, I see it growing, if anything. I don't know. Like, I've heard that. I think that's the internet just whining on. I think it's doing pretty good.
From what I see, it looks like it's doing pretty damn good. Flag games are dead. Yes. I think he's talking like like flag games, like capture the flag, like just putting up flags and shit like that, and
maybe
stuff.
I don't.
Like that.
I don't like slapsticks or anything like that, but no, I think it was good. I think it's a good time. I definitely would go again in a heartbeat. If somebody told me tomorrow he was running another one just like that, I would go. I think it's a good event. It's definitely good for beginners, 100%, because that's us.
Mm-hmm.
We, in all intents and purposes, we're pretty much beginners. Like, we have a good idea of what's going on, maybe better than the average bear, but I would class myself as a beginner. Maybe a little bit more than a beginner. Like we said, weekend warriors. And I think that's where I kind of want to sit. An event like this for me is like, it's good. Good amount of time. I get my money out of it 100%. Like, what was it? $70 to play?
75 bucks. $75 to play. And bro, like, keep in mind, all of you motherfuckers are living down that way. Yeah. Myself and Ryan drove.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like 7, almost 8 hours up there to go play. Like, would I go back? Yeah, I would go back. I would drive that far.
75 for $75.
But you know what I would do? You know what I would do? 1 second, Pat.
Yeah.
I don't squirrel out. What I would do for Lou's next game like this, I'm going to find out who the commanders are. I'm going to talk to the commander and be like, listen, let's put some squads and shit together. Let's do something here. Like, let's work on something, get something organized here so we can, when we show up, we can have some guys ready to go kick some ass on our team. You know what I mean? Have a spot too where we can bring in guys that might not have squads, but bring them into the chat and into the group so they still have an idea on what we're doing and what's going on. Who knows? They might pick up 2 or 3 guys, or we might have 5 or 6 dangler guys that we can form a squad with. You know what I mean? And then we can all just pass out comms to each other, have the squad leaders be able to talk back to command and just run that shit. We'll just fucking do it.
No, for sure.
Because that's what Tan did. They got together and they were like, build a group chat. We're going to fucking fuck Green Team up next weekend. And then they were like, they're doing it.
They're on Discord. They're putting
yeah. Oh, bro, they're back there. Yo, you got your fucking night vision. Yo, I got all that shit ready. That's what they were saying. What's going on here?
He's Gota. Like I said, we have to register as teams.
Gotta.
Yes. He's the GOAT, though. No. Yeah. Gota versus the World 4. More organized. Yes, because we have to register squads or fire teams. There's groups of 5 to 11. And then there's, anyways, it's more organized. And that's why I want to get our stuff together this week, get it figured out and get it in. And that's for September. That's how far out we're trying to plan.
And you know what? Like, I'm not gonna say who was doing anything with them, but trying to get Lou to come on the show and talk about the show, it's like pulling teeth, bro. It's hard, right? But I seen him making content last weekend, so I know he's slowly warming up to the facts. So maybe we can get Lou on here sometime before September. We can do a show, run a show of Gota versus the World 4, what's going on, what to expect, what we can. How to prepare, like, because you know yourself, we had Lou can go to our chat and just scroll back to once we said we were going to this event, all the questions we asked him. We could bring him right on the show. We can kill it in one night and make a good time of it, Lou. So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Be the guy that we seen last weekend, all bubbly, cheery, shooting the shit, having a blast.
Like, you're definitely an MC, like 100%. I'm like,
100% he is, yeah. 100%.
This guy doesn't want to come on a podcast and talk. Like, he's up here, he's putting in work, he's making jokes.
He's definitely a people person. That's for sure. Definitely. See, look at, we even have Mr. Mitchell telling him to get on the show. 100%. He will do a show with us. Yes, absolutely. There we go. He's saying it right there, Pat.
There, he's saying it. We got him.
He's saying it.
Oh, it'd be a good time. It'd be fun.
No, like he's got good energy. Like, he's a great guy. Good host. Dave kept the field clean, did it great. So I'm sure him and Lou were talking back and forth because of, taking down those other fields over there. What was it? Was it Siege? What
yeah, they were ripping. They were down on the D-Day.
So that's gone. So You know, I bet you before that happened, Lou might have even had something set up with that being there, and he might have had to switch shit. But with all being said and done, I'm still sticking with. I'll stick with like a 3.5. I'm happy with mine.
I'm happy with the event. Again, Gota did an amazing job. They ran the whole thing. It was their refs out on the field. There was no field refs that were from Commando, to the best of my knowledge. Maybe a couple. I'm not 100% because I don't know them all, but they kind of ran everything and they made everything go. That's
no duffs were called.
No duffs. Everyone played pretty good. Like I said, for the most part, I think everyone played amazing. I saw people calling hits. I had a good time.
Another reason why we need radios, and you're saying about calling hits, friendly fire.
Oh my God.
Every time, dude, whenever we lost that upper C can, we never lost it due to the enemy taking it back. We lost it due to our guys hitting us. So either when they were looking up into the window, they're just seeing movement and they're firing, or they're being blinded somehow by the sun because, man, our backs are to you. So if our backs are to you, that means we're fighting with you. Like, don't shoot into that window. Like, so many times we died up there because of that. Absolutely. And that's the thing. But again, that's when we can put together a squad or 2 or 3 and have our comms, have radio on point for next time. Lou, when is the next takeover series game? I think he's only doing, I don't know.
He only has one.
No, he mentioned something to me, but I don't know if I can say it on the air about his.
Don't say it. Just best.
No, so I'm not going to. No. So I don't know if he's doing how many. I just don't know how many games he's doing.
He'll tell us. He'll let us know.
He'll say in the chat. He'll say in the chat if he wants anyone to know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lou. Putting you on like that. Throwing you under the bus, buddy.
All in all, a great event. Everything worked good. It was a good shakedown. I would definitely do it again. Definitely looking forward to seeing his other event 100%. And I just can't wait. Oh, it's going to shh.
Yeah.
Shh. Definitely can't wait for the next one to get out. We got the Gun Runners one is the next big one we're going to. I think I'm going to try to get in some more rec play this summer if my work schedule provides and isn't as crazy, because that's something I got to do. Just use my stuff. 100% do it. Yeah. So, but anyways, I think that's pretty much everything, Tim.
That pretty much is.
I think we went through our whole list. Yeah.
I believe
worth the trip. Loved it.
Absolutely worth the trip. Loved it. Like I said, I would
enjoy the most.
I would do it again. Lou, who are you fighting for at Gun Runner? Never ever did ask him that last weekend, because you know what? Last weekend wasn't about Gun Runner. No offense, Mike, to Gun Runner, but last week was about the Takeover series. So I think that's probably why we didn't get into that. But now that it's all said behind us, let us know in the comments, Lou, who you are fighting for next week. I mean, next month.
I know we have some people wanted to play with us for the take
Smuggler for Life. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Buddy. Let's go. All the boys, all the people there. We got to see the tourists. They were helping out being the op for.
Yeah.
Buddy, got some good photos with him. That guy just made us feel super welcome.
Dude, you know what's super cool? Like, a lot of the people that we've met through Airsoft or an event organizer like Lou, they're all playing for Smugglers.
Yeah, it's true. And so that guy knows Andrew Gagnon too.
Who does?
The guy from the Tourists.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, they went to school together. They're buds.
Small world, buddy.
I know, it's teeny world.
Such a small world.
Love it.
Guerrilla tactics all day. Yo, fucking right, Lou. Pat will tell you some shit that he does. War crime guy. He's bad. If we lose, you can blame some of it on Pat. As long as war crimes are being deducted, you can blame some of those points. Like, if we had like 200 points from war crime being deducted, 75 you could blame on Pat for sure.
I stayed away from the village last time, so I can't blame anything for me. Clarington Woods, on the other hand, I shouldn't go near the village ever again. It won't happen. There he is.
Hey, there he is, right there. Yes. He's in the chat. Look at that. You say his name and you say his name 3 times, he appears like Candyman, right?
Yeah.
Remember that movie, Candyman?
Vaguely, like a long time ago.
He was like
I'll have to watch it now.
Something like that. Yeah, I was just a kid when it came out. But whenever people said his name 3 times, he would appear.
There
Damn.
we go.
I'm not saying he's a killer or nothing. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Anyways, we've said enough. We'll let you people enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being in the comments. Thanks for keeping it real. Thank you, Gota, for putting on an amazing event and providing us a great time. I got to say your name right because I just got to do it because otherwise they're going to shoot me in the back. It's probably going to happen. So
it happens.
Catch you next time. We'll see you on the front lines.
See you on the front lines, guys. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. You got it? You got it, Pat?